Good evening and thank you. Today, we need to talk about the most important issues pressing our country. This is something the other politicians are too scared to talk about. And trust me, I know more than anyone that we need to fight back against the Mexicans with all their meth, rape, and foreign language. We don't speak Mexican here in America, we speak English. And the women, if they wanted to be treated equally, they should have been born men. Take Hillary Clinton. If she can't even satisfy her husband, how will she satisfy America? They're always so whiny too, just like that fat cow Rosie O'Donnell. The Muslims, who are all ISIS members anyway, we're gonna waterboard them. That one reporter that said something negative about me, what could she know? I tell ya, the only thing she knows is the carb side of a buffet. Ted Cruz, I'm not saying he's the Zodiac killer, but those Syrian terrorist refugees that are going to murder all the children in upper middle class neighborhoods, they definitely need waterboarding. All those scientists using big words to say global warming is real, I can prove them wrong. I saw snow this year. Unemployment, the fact that it's at 15, no, 26, no, 31, no, 55% is unacceptable. And after that, we're gonna make America great again. We're gonna build the economy and a wall. Nobody builds better than me. Thank you, and God bless America. We can't keep doing this. People are tearing each other apart out there. But this is bringing out the worst in everyone. I don't think I can keep doing this. You need to find someone else.
Donald, you wanted fame and fortune. I've given you that. I thought I'd found a kindred spirit in you, but apparently I was wrong. You will help me bring the Muggle world to devastation, willingly or not. Imperio!
We knew that something had to be up with the crazy, ridiculous things that Donald Trump was saying and that outrageous hair. But who would have known that Voldemort was hiding underneath? Jumping right into the tutorial, we want to make sure that our skin is nice and tan. Donald Trump has a more of an orange tan, so kind of go for that if able. On the eyelids, you want to use a very, very pale foundation, almost borderline white, because for some reason his eyelids and under eyes are super pale. He always misses those. Don't know why. We want to give a little more dimension to his face, so I am using that same lighter shade to highlight his nose, upper lip, and chin, and then going in with a little bit of dark brown eyeshadow just to accentuate his wrinkles and his laugh lines and his nose. He has a very interesting shaped nose. Add a little foundation on the lips too, because he always has some pale ass lips. The hair is pretty simple. I just took a little bit of spirit gum and some hair from a cut-up wig and tried to make it this big, poofy looking toupee type dealio on top of his head. The more hair you have, the better you're gonna look like Donald Trump, right? For Voldemort, I started out with a bald cap and I took a little bit of white cream paint and put that all over in stippling motions. Then sketch out where you want Voldemort's features to be and make sure to use a reference picture. I was looking off of exactly how he looked. This did take me a couple times, trial and error, and start shading out where his features are with a little bit of dark grayish brown eyeshadow. You can see it slowly starting to come together a little bit. Darken those with some black cream paint, especially focusing on the slits of his nose and the wrinkles around his mouth. And just continue to darken. He also has some red eye circles. I mean, he's pretty tired. He's the Dark Lord, you know. Let's put some of that too. And he also has those gross, nasty little veins coming all around his head. Make sure to add tons so they still show through Donald Trump's hair. His eyes are kind of a bluish gray, so draw those in. And then we are going to add shadow with a black cream paint all around the top of the eye and the inner and outer corners. Add in your pupil, and then you want to add in a few little glossy highlights so that these will look a little more realistic. For him to be as three-dimensional as possible, add in some little white highlights on the nose and the brow bone. Add some hair like we did before, but leave it really piecey and kind of spacey so you can still see his head and you still see some of those veins popping out. J.K. Rowling said herself that Donald Trump is worse than Voldemort, so here you go, mixed together. I hope you guys liked this video. Please subscribe, let me know what you think down below, and I will see you later.